go through and mute you if I am faster, like Timmy, faster than Timmy. Awesome. All right, so like I mentioned this morning, a strap could come in handy. If not, no big deal. When you're ready, please come on up to stand at the top of your mat. We'll find a mountain pose, Samasthiti, bringing your feet hip distance apart or big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Arms can be alongside the body or hands in front of your heart, whichever feels more grounding or assists in allowing you to connect to your mat, to the space in which you find yourself. Taking 5 to 10 breaths to steady ourselves. Bringing our attention, our awareness to the breath on the mat. As you start to slow down, leaving behind what you have to do today, take stock of the body, noticing any areas of tension. Notice the feet on the mat, finding the balance in the center of the heels, pressing down into the ball mounds of the big toe and pinky toe. Energy of the legs lift you up, helping you become taller. Feeling the breath lift you on your inhale and ground you on the exhale. For the last few breaths here, if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, honoring what brought you to the mat today. Once you have found your offering, your dedication, a sankalpa, bow your head towards your fingertips, honoring yourself for choosing to be here and thanking the universe for our yoga asana practice. As you exhale, release your arms to your side, flutter open the eyes, take in the light, space, and sound around you. On an inhale, float the arms forward and up, look up, reach up, and stretch up. Exhale, big bend in the knees, forward fold. Hold it here. Create this shape for yourself using the legs, push into the feet, lifting up through the sitting bones. Allow the chest to drape down the legs, relax the head towards your feet. The hands can go into a natural position for yourself, resisting using the arms. Let them feel heavy. As you inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins, push firmly into the bone. Continue pressing into the feet, belly in, crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend the knees and fold deeper, Uttanasana. 2 more times with the breath, hands to shins as you inhale. Exhale, fold. 1 more inhale, perhaps fingertips to floor. Exhale, bow. Hands to the hips, bend the knees, look at your chest, press into the feet, come on up with control. Raise the arms back up at the top. Exhale, float the arms to your sides. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway. Hands to shins, fingers to floor. Exhale, palms down. Send the left foot to the back of the mat. Bring the knee down. Fingers frame your right foot for a moment. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. The left knee is pushed back far enough that you're above the cap, not on the kneecap. Then lift your arms overhead. Pull the belly back, the ribs back. Gaze can be gently forward. Relax the arms away from the ears as you draw the chest back to the wall behind you. Right hand to the hip, reach up with the left arm and over gently to the right. If you'd like to add a bit of a neck stretch, turn and look up to the left middle finger. Adjust your gaze to look down to the right side of the floor and drop the right fingers to the mat. Perhaps the fingers touch or just dangle. Inhale, lift the right arm back up. Exhale, frame the foot, step back to downward dog. In this first downward dog, pedal the feet, move the body in any way that is intuitive for you. Find the contact of the hands, pressing down into the pads of the fingertips, knuckles and heels of the hands. Push everything down into those hands to shift the chest towards the legs, sinking the heels to the earth. On your next inhale, send the left foot forward, right knee to the floor, slide the right knee back to find the flesh above the right kneecap. Lift the arms, hips move down and forward, chest draws to the wall behind you. Keep the ribs knitting down. Slow, steady breaths, working with the breath. Left hand to the left hip, reach up with the right hand, side stretch to the left. First, for a moment, look up to the right middle finger. Keep lengthening the right side of your belly. Look down to the floor. Let the left fingers dangle or touch the earth. Wonderful. Inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, hands frame your foot. Step forward to the top of your mat. Halfway lift between. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up, stretch the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, arms come down, Samastitihi. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, palms down, send the left foot back, and heel toe your right foot to the right side of your sticky mat. Turn the toes slightly out. Palms stay flat or be up on the fingertips. Let's make some circles with the hips. Move your hips to the right, back, and around. Keep the left knee lifted. Reach through the heel. Press the right knee forward. Slowly start to come back to neutral and send the right foot back into downward facing dog. Few breaths in this shape. Send the left foot forward as you inhale outside the left foot. Keep the right knee lifted. Press the left knee forward and make some circles with the hips. Nice and easy to start. Slowly stop at a neutral position. Heel toe your left foot to the middle of the mat, framing it with the left hand. Big step forward to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, float the arms on down. Building into our sun salutation A's. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Step to your plank pose. Push into the hands. Lean gently forward towards the fingers. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. And then release to the belly. Inhale up, first time cobra pose. Push into the toenails, push into the hands. Curl over the toes, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. You may continue to explore your downward facing dog or work to hold a static downward dog, deepening it by feeling the breath move you. The bottom of your fifth exhale, look forward, step to the top of the mat into that halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, palms down, plank pose. Lower down with control, hips in line with shoulders, hover. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Keep the toes, or uncurl the toes, lift the thighs, pelvis. Roll over the toes, downward facing dog. You are always welcome to take Cobra as an alternative. I prefer to offer upward facing dog with the vinyasas, but above all else, please honor your body and what your practice needs. When you're ready, look forward, and you can step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale all the way on up. Exhale, arms to the side. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Step or hop back. Find your low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. From here on out, you can skip the vinyasas offered. Remember, down dog or child's pose are options for you as well if you feel that you need moments of rest or to reconnect to the breath. When you're ready, look forward, journey to the top of the mat to finish our sun salutations. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms to the side, Samastitihi. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. My favorite. Exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Nice, Annette, that was good. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back, stack your hip open, bend your knee. Look under your left armpit, twist your belly to the left thigh. Keep pressing down with the left heel as you lift the knee. Exhale, right foot forward, warrior one. Left foot spins flat. Pull the right hip back to lift the arms and find your standing pose. Belly twists to the right thigh to encourage the right hip to pull back. Interlace the hands behind your back, right thumb on top. Stretch the knuckles down, shoulders move gently forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bow inside your right leg. Keep the hips moving straight back. Press the right knee forward. Look towards your left foot. Release the hands to the floor inside your right leg and then over to the left side of your floor or the space next to the mat. Down dog lunge, long, straight arms, push the hands into the floor and keep your hips in that warrior one shape. Walk your hands in to frame your right foot, step back, vinyasa or downward facing dog. Move at your speed with your breath. Inhale, lift the left leg, stack the hip open, bend the knee. Twist your belly to the right, lift that left knee. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot spins flat, Virabhadrasana 1. Arms come up, left hip back. Send your chest back towards the right foot, stamping that foot down to bend deeper into the knee. Interlace the hands behind the back, left thumb on top. Stretch the knuckles down, head of the shoulders gently forward. Exhale, bow. I do love when sweatshirts come off. That makes me very happy. Gaze is towards your right foot. Press the left knee forward. Release the arms inside your left foot and then crawl them to the right side of the space next to the mat. Push into the palms, keep the hips nice and low. Frame your front foot, step back for your vinyasa or go to down dog. When you're ready, look forward. Find your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale up to stand, arms to your side. Hands in front of the heart. Shift the weight to the left foot. Lift the right leg on up. Flex the right foot, press down into the left heel, keep your belly back, and lift up through the chest. Concentrate more on the left foot rather than the right leg. Keep everything as it is, and then hinge at that left hip. Chest comes forward. Send the right foot back into the air behind you. Keep the right big toe pointing down. Warrior three. As you inhale, come gently up. Bring the knee into the chest. Move slow, move steady. Tap the toe down on the floor if you need that connection. Inhale. Exhale, press the right foot back into the air behind you. Right hip drops down. Inhale, come up with the right knee into the chest. And last time, bring that foot straight back into the air behind you. And come on up, knee into the chest. And exhale, right foot down. Good, Annette. Try and press into that foundational foot. Warrior three is my nemesis. I understand the pain. Straight, switching to the right foot, lift the left knee. Push into that right leg, hug the right leg into the hip. As you exhale, push the foot straight back into the air behind you. Inhale, come up with control. Tap the floor if need be. Exhale, bring that foot back. Inhale, come back up, knee to chest. Great, Amy. One more time, back into that warrior three. And all the way up. Exhale, foot comes down. Inhale, Samasthiti. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, palms down. Step to plank pose, lower down, or move to down dog. For my new friends, the rule with me is if you skip vinyasas, I know to stop offering them. From your down dog, inhale, lift the right leg up and back, stack the hip open, bend the knee. Perhaps come up to the left tippy toe, lift the right knee higher, and then send the left heel straight back down. Right foot comes forward, high lunge. Left toes curl under. Take your time coming up into your stance. Pull the right knee forward, lift the left thigh high on the tippy toe. Hands in front of your heart. Hinge forward at that right hip, step the left foot in and lift it up, warrior three. Pull the right hip back, reach forward through the head and back with the toe. Hands come to the floor, standing splits, Ekapada Prasarta Padmasana. You may stay with your hands on the floor or take your right hand behind the calf, hug the elbow in, followed by the left. Keep your gaze down, steady and forward. Hands release, and you may always, optional, do a little kick up or send yourself straight back into chaturanga. But if you like, hands flat on the floor, lift the right heel, lean forward, little push up with the right foot, and back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Same thing, other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Stack the hip, bend the knee. Up onto the right tippy toe, lift the knee higher, send the heel closer to the floor. Left foot comes forward into the high lunge. Arms overhead. Hands in front of your heart. Lean forward from the left hip. Step the right foot in. Push into the left foot to lift the right leg. Hands to the floor, standing split. Lift the right leg, but focus more on folding down the left. Left hand behind the calf, right hand behind the calf. Only if you feel like playing with the balance, not necessary. Hands set down, palms flat. Wiggle that left foot into your position. If you'd like to lean forward and add a little kick up, rock it out or go take a vinyasa. Push down, lift up. Chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Find your breath. Feel what's touching the earth and use more of the hands and feet. As you're ready, look forward and find your way to the top of the mat. Hop, step, float. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms to the sides. Hands in front of the heart, standing on the left foot. Lift the right knee. This time, take the right knee out to the right. Push down into that left foot. Lift the right knee a little higher. Then you may take the hand into the ankle and find your tree pose. Press down into the left foot. Press the left thigh into the right heel. If you'd like, you could grow your tree branches, lifting the arms overhead. You could also take the arms out, parallel to the floor, palms up. Last little bit is to grab the opposite elbows behind the back. Push your ribs into the back body and lift the sternum straight up. Hands in front of the heart, inhale. Exhale, lift the right knee and set the foot to the floor. Take a moment, shift it out, wiggle it out, and then set up for the other side. Standing on the right foot, lift the left knee forward. Exhale, left knee out to the side. Lift the knee a little bit higher. Very slowly, find your ankle, set the foot into your tree. You can always take the foot down to the calf. Find the center of your right heel. I haven't balanced in the same room with somebody in a while. Arms come out. Yeah. Arms behind the back, grabbing opposite elbows. And then hands in front of your heart. Lift the knee, set the foot to the floor. Inhale with the hands in front of the heart. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands down. You know the drill, vinyasa, down dog. The vinyasas can add or deplete energy, so please honor how you're feeling this morning. Inhale, lift the right leg up, stack your hip, bend the knee. Take the right knee across the left elbow, get them to touch. Set the right foot to the floor outside the left hand, spin the left foot flat, lift your left arm. Push into that right hand, draw out of the shoulder. Slide the right leg along the floor, pull the leg into the socket and lift the leg up. Hold for 3, 2, 1. The butts are forward, knee into the chest, three-legged dog, lift the leg up and back. Exhale, foot forward, return to high lunge. Lift the arms overhead. Pull the ribs back, belly down, send the right knee forward. Hands in front of your heart. Lean forward, step the left foot in, lift the left leg up, warrior 3. Come up to stand, knee into the chest. Leg out to the side, tree pose. Left foot into the inner right thigh. Keep your hands as they are. Take the arms out. Grab the elbows behind the back. Or take reverse prayer with hands behind the back in namaste. Hands in front of the heart. Lift the knee. Warrior 3. Set the foot down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame the foot. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift the left leg. Stack the hip open, bend the knee. Take the knee across to the right elbow. And then set the foot down outside the right hand. Right foot spins flat, right arm up. Fallen triangle. Slide the left leg along the floor to lift the leg up. Hover it. Good. Plant down to that right heel. Find the outer edge of the foot. There you go. Knee into the chest, three-legged dog. Lift the leg up and back. Knee comes forward to set the foot down. High lunge. Move slow. Move intentionally, keeping the feet working into the floor. Hands down in front of your heart. Lean forward, stamp that left foot down. Find Vira 3 or Digasana. Come up to stand, knee into the chest. Leg out to the side, set the foot in, Vrikshasana, tree pose. Arms can come out parallel to the floor. Elbows hold behind the back. Or perhaps reverse namaste, prayer position between the shoulder blades. Hands in front of the heart. Lift the right knee. Send the leg back, warrior 3. Set the foot down, high lunge. As you exhale, hands come down. Step back, vinyasa. So sweet. We've got a ton of time. Slow your breath down. In classes with lots of movement, it can be disorienting. So always find moments to reconnect and to feel what's touching the earth. Looking forward, find your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, exhale, bow. All the way up, and hands come on down. Hands in front of your heart. Lean to the left foot, lift the right leg. Knee bends, foot flexes. Take the knee out to the side. Then bring the knee back to center, ankle above the left knee, or slide the right heel up into the left hip crease for a half lotus position. Hold it there with your left hand or hands in front of your heart. If your hip is tight, do not force your foot into the crease of the hip. Take the ankle above the knee and flex the foot. Sit back into a chair pose. Push into the foot, come back up to stand. Lift the right knee out in front of you and set the foot to the floor. Shake it out between sides. Lift the left leg. Knee comes out to the side. Then back to center. Your choice, ankle above the knee, or take the foot into the crease of your right hip. Hold the foot with the right hand or hands in front of the heart. Sit down into a chair pose. Inhale up. Exhale, release the leg and set the foot down. Inhale at the top of the mat. Exhale, arms down. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, palms down, vinyasa or down dog. From our downward facing dog, lift the right leg, stack your hip open, bend your knee. Feel if the hips are beginning to open. Right knee comes to left elbow, set the foot down, let the left foot plant, fallen triangle. Pull the foot back and up, Reach down, hold on to the outer edge of your right foot with the left hand. Push through the heel, lift your hips. Stamp that left foot completely down. Knee into the chest, lift the leg, three-legged dog. Right foot forward, high lunge. Arms come overhead. Beautiful. One more time, moving through these balancing poses. Hands in front of the heart. Lean forward, find warrior three. Come on up, knee into the chest. Your choice, ankle above the knee or foot into a half lotus. Sit down, chair pose. Come up, lift the knee, warrior three, high lunge. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, frame your foot, step back to lower down. Lift the left leg, stack the hip, bend the knee. Knee goes to right elbow. Set the foot to the floor, plant your right foot, lift the right arm. Awesome. For a little more stretch in that left leg, slide the left foot towards the right hand. Excellent. Now pull the leg back and up and hold the outer edge of the foot with the hand. Push into the pads of your fingertips, lengthen your arm, knee into the chest, three-legged dog. Left foot forward, high lunge. Hands in front of your heart. Lean forward, warrior three. Knee up into chest. Ankle above the knee or foot into the crease of your left hip. Half lotus. Sit down, chair pose. Push into the foot, come up, knee to chest. Warrior three. High lunge. Exhale, hands down, vinyasa. Enjoy a few breaths in your downward facing dog. And as you feel ready, bring the knees to the mat, as wide as your mat. Big toes touch, sink your hips. Balasana, the child's pose. Few breaths here. Well, I don't mind sweating, ladies. If anyone would like the fans, you always can just give me a little spin of the finger and I'll turn them on for you. Then when you feel a little rested and your breath has caught up with you, sit back on your heels. We'll be working on Shirshasana, the headstand, for a few minutes. Now with that, we'll be working with Dolphins Pose first. So when you're ready, I'm going to take the interlace of the hands option this morning. And the first one, I'm going to leave my head up. So I prefer with headstand not to squeeze my hands together or to have my hands too loose. Rather, envision a raw egg between your hands and you don't want to lose it or break it. My hands are on the floor, elbows under the shoulders. Resist elbows super wide. You have no foundation. Elbows hugging under your shoulders. My head will stay lifted. I'm going to curl my toes, look to my feet, and then walk my feet in. Sink the heels down and then walk it forward, lean forward, push back, right? So let's open our shoulders here like that first, and then we'll progress to headstand. So set up your hands, strong grip, elbows under the shoulders, not wide. Lift your hips, curl your toes, look to your hands, and then walk your feet in a few steps. Push your chest to the thighs. Look forward, lean forward with the shoulders, walk the feet in, push your chest through the arms. One more time, look forward, lean forward, walk the feet in, exhale, chest to the legs, sink the heels. Hold, lift your hips, push down into the forearms, and breathe. Walk your feet all the way out, bring your knees down and sit on your heels or find a child's pose. If that position felt like a lot of work, then I would like you to do that one again. If you would like to go a little bit further into the headstand, you're welcome to do so. I'm going to go to the side for my Zoom people. I'll set up my hand position very strong with the elbows. This time, the top of my head will go behind the heels of my hands. I'll lift my feet, and I have to remember my shoulders cannot drop to my ears. If I do, I'm going to put everything in my neck. So I have to lift out of the shoulders, then walk the feet in, take one foot in, pull it into my butt to pull the other foot in. Push in the forearm, set the shoulders, and take the legs up. All right? But you want your hips to go as high as possible. So give yourself some play. Excellent. Good. Keep the hips lifted, and the legs will go up. Good. Excellent. Draw the ribs back. Really, really good. Come back. That's great in that. Nice, Maria. Maria, pull your knee. Yeah. Good position. Excellent. Find a child's pose. Take a break. Timmy, I hope you're okay. Did you flip? Yeah, okay, that's okay. Don't let your body spill, right? Keep the hips a little more forward. And then find your way to downward dog. From your downward dog, lift the right leg, send the foot forward, come into a runner's lunge for a moment, left knee lifted, hands frame your foot. Pull the right knee forward, then come up, high lunge, arms overhead. Right hand into the crease of your right hip, twist your chest to the right, lean forward, left elbow outside right thigh, hands in prayer. Pull the right hip back, bend forward into the knee. Let the left arm lead the way, reach it forward, up and around to open to warrior two. Left heel spins flat, pull the right hip back. Lean your chest to the left, pull that right hip back and twist your chest to the long side of your mat. Inhale, flip the right palm and exhale, reverse. Left hand to the left knee, look down at your left middle finger to mix it up a little bit. Inhale, forward warrior two. Exhale, right forearm across your thigh, left arm reaches forward. Hug the right hip back, lengthen the right side of the ribs, and gently twist to look under your left arm. Inhale, lift the left arm up, back to warrior two. Flip your right palm, reverse, add the half bind, left hand around the waist, fingers into the right hip crease. We're continuing to work further into that inner right thigh. Look at your left knee. If this becomes too much in the left shoulder, please feel free to unbind. Otherwise, bring just the right arm forward, right forearm across your thigh. Lift the left shoulder, bend into the right knee. Look back over that left shoulder. Inhale up to warrior two. Straighten the right leg, flip your palm, reverse. Bring the arms forward into a T, reach forward, triangle pose. Hand outside, the foot to the floor, lift up with that left arm. Left hand comes down, little bend in the right knee. Let's step it back to take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift the left leg. Bring the left foot forward, pause in a runner's lunge to set the feet, pull the legs apart. Come up into the high lunge. Left hand to your hip. Reach up with the right arm, twist to the left, and cut the elbow across the thigh, hands in prayer. Twist the belly to the thigh, pull the chest straight forward. The right arm will lead the way as you reach it forward, up and around Vira 2. Gorgeous. Inhale, flip the left palm. Exhale to reverse. Look down at your right middle finger for fun. Bring the arms forward, warrior 2. Left forearm across the thigh, right arm reaches forward. Pull that left hip back to bend into the knee. Arms come up, warrior 2. Flip the palm and reverse. Add the half bind, right hand around the waist, or continuing to take it deeper into the crease of the hip towards that left thigh. Keep the arm where it is and bring the left arm forward and then forearm across your thigh. Lift the right shoulder on top of the left. Nice. Try and drop the tailbone down towards the floor. Pull the belly back. Inhale back up to warrior 2. Straighten the left leg, flip the palm, reverse your triangle. Arms come back forward. Reach forward and down, Trikonasana. Try and straighten that right arm so it's right up over the head of the shoulder. Hand comes down, little bend in that knee to step back. Flow or pause in a resting position. Looking forward, come to a seat. You can also hop or pull it through to a seated pose. Taking the right foot into stand, left leg out long, drop the right foot out to the side, pick your foot up and swing your right hip forward. See if you can get that right foot into the left hip crease. So draw the knee back and then swing the foot forward. Hey, if that's still too much in the knee or in the hip, flex the foot and take the knee above the ankle. All right, sit up tall, right hand comes around the waist, find your right tootsie. Twist your chest to the left leg and reach forward. Find the outer edge of your left foot. Ardha Baddha Paschimottanasana. Drop the right shoulder forward and down to square your chest. Okay, try and drop the shoulder down. Ah, there you go. That's gorgeous. What's wrong, love? Okay, yeah, flex the right foot now. Yes, there you go. Slowly come on up. Release your hands. Take the legs forward out in front of you. Hands next to your hips. Sit up nice and tall between sides. Dandasana. Then take the left foot in to stand. Drop the foot out to the side. Lift the foot. Swing the left hip forward and pull the foot into the hip crease. Point your right toes. Nice, Annette. That's good. Left arm reaches forward. Swing it around and see if you can find your foot. You might surprise yourself. Twist towards the right thigh and fold. Good. Listen, Annette, can you get your foot a little bit higher into the hip crease? Yes, and the knee can go out to the side more. Yes, there you go. Is that okay? Awesome. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Return to sitting up nice and tall. Good. Then let's pick it up into a boat pose because we can. Lift the legs, toes align with your eyes, arms reach forward. If you feel yourself dumping back, hands behind the hamstrings to lift the chest powerfully up. Cross one ankle over the other, hands down, swing yourself forward or pick it up, chaturanga. Yeah, or cross over and step back. Pretend that totally happened. There you go. Right foot forward, warrior 2. Come straight up into Virabhadrasana 2. Right hip back, chest opens. Awesome. Straighten your right leg, reach forward and down, triangle pose. Shorten your stance as necessary. Keep pushing that right hip back to straighten the leg. Amy, that looks awesome. Draw your chin out of your chest now. Look at you. Holy moly, lady. Left hand to your hip, look down, look forward. Ardha Chandrasana, bend the right knee, send the right hand forward, lift the left leg. The left arm can lift. You may stay exactly as you are. You can also start to become lighter on those right fingers and then play with lifting the right hand up off the floor, bringing it in front of your heart, followed by the left. Full moon, which we had last night. Then take the right hand down, left arm lifts, standing splits. Inhale up onto your fingertips. Shimmy that right foot back into place. If you want one more chance to do a kick up, give it a go or skip it. Go back to Chaturanga. Nice, Timmy. Left foot forward, warrior two. Awesome. Straighten the left leg. Reach forward, take the hand down, triangle pose. Right hand to your hip, look down, look forward, step forward into the moon. Lift that right leg up. If you played with lifting one hand and then the other, put the weight into the left foot and see how slow you can go to keep your balance. Left hand down when you're ready. Right hand down, standing splits. And then one more time, make your way back. Find a kick up. Groovy. Looking forward, find your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands come down. Ardha Baddha Padmasana. Similar to what we did on the floor, but standing this time. So balance on your left foot, lift the right knee. Take the knee out, ankle above the knee, or reach down to find a half lotus position. Hold your foot with your hand. Take the right hand around your waist to grab the left wrist. Stay here, or you may start to bend the left knee and fold forward in a nice slow rhythm. Left hand can come to the floor in front of your left toes. Find your right toes perhaps with the right hand. Yes, nice. Keep that left knee bent as much as needed or straighten the leg. Right shoulder drops down. Square the chest over the left leg. Beautiful, ladies. Push into the left foot, bend the knee, tone your pelvic floor, and then come all the way up to stand. Release the right foot. Other side, go slow. Pause where your body says to. Lift the left knee. Knee out to the side to take the ankle above the knee, or reach down and find your half lotus. Hold the foot with the right hand. Sweep the left arm around to find the right wrist. Stay here or start to fold gently forward. Bend the knee and the right hand sets down to the floor. Can be in front of your right foot to the side. Hold your toes or pretend to hold your toes and square your chest over the leg. Little bend in the knee, tone the pelvic floor, and carefully rise all the way up. Left foot sets down next to right. Inhale, hands in front of the heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, palm set. Send the left foot back, find warrior two. Yes. We have fun poses to get to. We're running out of time. Straighten the right leg. Reach forward with the right hand, triangle pose. This time, try to take the left foot as far back as you can to plant the right palm flat. Lift the left arm powerfully up. Now wiggle the right foot to the left side of your mat and lift the leg up and out. I think we've been here before. Hold the outer edge of the right foot with the right hand. Keep this here or start to pull the right foot forward towards the top of the mat. Lift the left elbow, look under your left arm, push the hips to the left. Knee into the chest, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot down. Left foot comes forward, warrior two. Now I can see you guys. This is a Vishvamittrasana variation we're working to. Straighten the left leg, reach forward, triangle pose. Lengthen your stance. The left palm works flat, excellent. Then wiggle the left foot to the right side of the mat. Lift the left leg up. Use those cores. Hold on to the outer edge of the foot. Go and let go. Yes. Then pull that left foot straight forward to the top of the mat. Look under the right arm. Stamp that right foot down. Knee into the chest. Lift the leg. Release the foot. Fantastic. Oh, shake it out. Wrist. Yeah. Good. When you're ready, look forward and find your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. All the way up. And hands come down. Excellent. From the top of the mat, left foot back. Warrior two, one more time. Lots of standing poses today, guys. Sorry, not sorry. Arms up. Pull the right hip back, bend into the knee. Don't realize how much you can work in standing poses. You do? Okay, that's good. Excellent. Straighten your right leg, back to triangle for a moment. Left hand to hip, bend into the right knee. Take the right hand inside the foot. Bow the chest forward. Take the arm under the right thigh and set the hand down outside the foot. Lift your chest, but try and keep the arm connected. Left hand comes down. Wiggle the right foot in to the middle of your mat. Hold the outer edge of your right foot and lift the foot into your chest. Keep the hips moving. Grab a block, Amy, and put your block under your right hand. Oh, then yeah. Unwind yourself, foot down, hand down, step back, down dog. Beautiful. Left foot forward, one more time, other side into your warrior two. Right hand to your hip, straighten the left leg, reach forward. Triangle. And then bend into the knee, take the hand inside the foot, bow the chest down, take the arm under the leg, and the hand goes outside the foot. Lift your chest, but keep the arm under the thigh and lean to the left. Push into that left hand, pick up the left foot into your chest. Good. After a few breaths there, set the foot down, unwind, down dog. Knees come down, take a child's pose. And sit back on your heels. Awesome. All right. From here, we'll work on headstand again with the option for lotus legs. So if you would like to work on that, you can. If you want to find your headstand, you're also welcome to do that. So, I interlace my hands, same setup. I just want you to see how to move the legs. I lift here, find this position, right? You can also lift one leg and pull it up. I loved seeing Maria bring her knee into the chest like this. That was gorgeous. And then she lifts her legs up. From here, I'm going to take my right foot down, maybe just above the ankle, getting used to moving the legs above, upside down. We're going to bring my foot in. Then I'm going to bend my knee out to the side and find my lotus legs. Now, staying here is awesome. Or if you feel super ambitious, try to bring your lotus down into the chest and lift your legs. Okay? Don't forget, you have to do both sides because good yogis do both sides. Do dolphin if you don't want to do this. But it's fun to be upside down. So let's try it. Remember, if your hips do not want you to do lotus regularly, it's very challenging to do upside down. So move slow and move carefully. You can always use the wall. If anyone would like to turn around and use the wall. Normally, I'd spot you, but I can't. Sorry. Sure, you can do tripod headstand, of course. If you what? Okay. It depends on how you're using your shoulders. So it's for headstands, either position, it's all about these guys. If you do this, keep your arms really active, you lose any stress and strain in the neck because you're lifting the body away from gravity and you're not allowing everything to push you down. So either position is totally fine. No, please, and if you feel like you're going to, then you don't need to do it at all. You know, there are a lot of people. I think it's tight shoulders. Yeah, I think that would be my understanding. Good. Now bring one knee down. You know, no dumping. We don't want any strain there. Oh, that's so good. Look at you. Excellent. Yeah. So, and for you, really just working on dolphin to open the shoulders is going to be so valuable. Don't feel like you have to go further. That was good, really good. You didn't fall because your body is smart. Your body's smart. True. Well done. Okay, now we will, are wrists okay? Everyone okay? Ish. So, all right, we're gonna do one more inversion, all right? Yeah, my favorite's this. I love doggy paddles. Keenan McGregor showed me this, and it makes your wrist feel so happy. It really is nice. Don't underestimate the power of a doggy paddle, you guys, seriously. Well, because I'm a crazy dog lady, so it makes sense. Adho Mukha Vrikshasana, Timmy, for you, handstand. So we can do attempt to kick up. You can do standing splits. You never have to go upside down. If you would like to do just a standing split facing your wall, you can work on your balance. This is a great way just to prep into the positions. If you'd like to work on a kick up, please ask that we work to kick up and not swing up. What that means is like, don't do this, okay? We don't need to do lots of flailing. You're using your energy. So I'm gonna take my hands down, lean towards my fingertips, pick up my heel, and use my lifted leg to hopefully pull me up. Oh, damn, it's on the wall. Now if I'm my knee into the chest, right? I love this position. And then you can pull away, okay? You can also just come up, leave a foot on the floor, and yeah, do a lotus leg here. You do one, pull away. It's really nice to do. Or you can work maybe into two. Ooh, I held it. That's exciting. Okay, go. Last moment upside down, then we're gonna do some sitting stuff. So there's your incentive to get it over with. Keep your hip down, Annette. Yes. And this is really important. It's all about the hands, right? Good. Think about bringing your back to the wall. Oh, excellent. God, you're so much fun to watch because you have those long legs. Good. Keep your chest to the wall. Lean into the pads of your fingertips. Good. Nice. Go, Maria, go. Maria, were you gymnast? Okay. You can tell with the shape. Just, that's okay. Just practice. Just practice. Right? That was good. Oh yeah, you got to start by using momentum because you have to just work to build confidence. And then over time, it starts to become more familiar. It takes hours of practice to even start to feel comfortable upside down. Hundreds of hours. There you go. Okay, see progress. 7 months since we've been upside down. That's huge. Okay, what was I gonna do? Come to a seat, and the moment of the strap is upon us. So this is just a fun little feel-good kind of stretch, sort of. So we'll work towards a half lotus, a full lotus, or an easy seat. You can do the whole thing crisscross applesauce. But if you'd like, let's take the right leg back, bring the knee back, and then swing the leg across to get the foot into the hip crease. Now stay in a half lotus, bring your left foot a little more forward. Yes. Or you can pick the left foot up and take the foot into a full Padmasana. Now, whichever position you're in, you can take your strap and take your strap either around your knees or around your toes. Fun. Okay, now, why am I scaring you? We're just getting pretzels, it's fine. Take your right hand around your back and find your strap on the left side of your hip. Then take your right hand around and find the strap on the right side of your hip. This is called Baddha Padmasana, or the bound yogi's pose. So I can't find my toes. I'm not that special. My shoulders are really tight. So you can take your hands as close to your feet as possible here. And you keep the head of the shoulders moving gently forward. Don't strain them and pull them back really far. You want to keep those rotator cuffs happy. Lift your chest, sit back into the tailbone. Get it? So if you are, since you're in a half lotus position, you're going to have one foot underneath, like that, and then you can bring one under the toe and one under the knee. Just something that keeps the strap stable around the leg. Does that make sense? Cool. You're in Gomukhasana. That's okay. You're happy there. I won't put you in yogi jail. Bow forward. It feels nice. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands, take the back of the hands to your knees, pointer and thumbs touch. A few breaths here in Padmasana. Release your hands, shake it out, wiggle your fingers, open your eyes. Remove your strap to the side. Release your legs, straighten the legs out, bounce your knees. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet come together, then work to open up the bottoms of the feet like pages of a book. Roll the shins forward and down, the thighs back and down, sit up nice and tall. Energetically pull the pubic bone towards your heels and vice versa. As you exhale, elbows into the inner thighs, fold your chest forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Take your pointer, middle finger, and thumb to hold on to your big toe. Lean back into the tailbone and lift the legs up and out. Balance here. Press through the straight legs. Let the arms relax. If you feel comfortable, gaze can go up, looking down the tip of the nose without going cross-eyed. Bend your knees a little bit. Send the heels to the floor and straighten the legs out. Upavishta Konasana. Sit flat into the sitting bones. Lift your chest. Then lean gently forward. If you'd like, you could always take the forearms down to the floor for support or even be on the hands. Walk your hands back up. Hands come under the legs to help the legs come together. Let's take a back bend here. We have a couple of options, and then we come to the back working to Shavasana. So we'll take fish. Now, fish pose, you can stay exactly like this, especially you just don't want to put any more weight on the neck. I lift my chest and drop my head back. Perfect. Love it. You can also bring the hands forward, hands under your butt, and drop the head back in a gorgeous bend. Watch the hair. Yeah. If you'd like, in your fish, you could take a half lotus. You could take a full lotus and hold your toes. Right? To find a lotus, take one foot into the crease of the hip. Oh, and then the other. And then bring your knees to the floor and hold your toes. That's gorgeous. Look at you. All right, now she has to come out of it. Flying fish, lift the legs, stretch the arms forward. If your head, perfect. If your head's not on the floor, then you just stay right there. Well done. And then slowly release, lift your head, come down to the back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug, rocking right and left. Take your right knee into the chest and the left leg out long. And the right leg comes across the left side of the body for a supine twist. The right arm out long, in line with the shoulder. Lift the right knee into the chest, give it a little hug, and then slowly release the right leg out long onto the floor. Left knee into the chest, give it a hug. Pull the leg across the side of the body with the left arm out as your anchor. Beautiful. Gentle twist. Bring the leg back into the chest. Bring the right leg back into the chest and find happy baby pose. Reach for the outer edges of your feet. Knees draw down towards the outside of your ribs. Hold here for about 5 to 10 breaths. And then as you feel ready, start to move into your resting pose. If you need any articles of clothing, sip of water, make yourself as comfortable as you can to rest on your mat. Notice the energy of the body, how it feels different from the beginning of class. In a class in which you move a great deal, ask yourself if it feels easier to rest on the mat. As you move and explore different shapes, working hard to keep your mind focused on the activity at hand, is this meditation part of class easier to find? Remember, Shavasana is about surrender, to rest, to restore, and feel connected to something larger than ourselves. As you feel ready, let yourself drift away while remaining wholly present, surrendering to Shavasana. slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Deepen your breath to reawaken the body. As you feel ready, bring the arms overhead. Enjoy a nice, long, good morning stretch. Reach the arms away, point the toes, flex the feet. Guide the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around your shins, give yourself a hug, rocking right and left. In your own time, roll to the right, rest for a breath or two in the fetal position. Push into the hands, come up to a seated pose, sitting nice and tall, hands together in front of the heart, eyes closed. I'd like to thank all of my Zoom friends for sharing their time with me in the safety of their homes. And I'd like to thank the lovely ladies who came out this morning to be in the same space and to feel rejuvenated, I hope, from being in a studio and focusing on your practice. I hope that we all get to be together again very soon. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much, Zoom friends. Let me turn the lights on in here so it's not dark anymore. I'll come over and say hi. We'll have to run pretty quickly, Zoomers, because we have to clean the space for Sandy. Do you want to just set them in front of the props on the floor? That'd be perfect. I'm going to spray them all down then. If anyone here has any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. I'm happy to chat. If you have no questions, that's fine too. Let's see, do we have exciting things coming up? Desiree Rumba will be doing virtual weekends with us in March. If you have the opportunity to take a class with her, I can't express enough how much you'll enjoy it because she's phenomenal. She's been teaching for about 3 decades, and she is just pretty much wonderful. Bye, Alice. Love you. Thank you all so much for being here. Any questions, concerns, arguments? Sorry, I forgot to turn the lights on. I'm a ghost.
Well, let's argue with her anyway.
You what, Janet?
I said, I don't have any arguments, but I'll argue with you anyway.
Yeah, right? Sure, why not?
I like that
argue
idea.
about whether or not to argue. All right. Well, I hope to see you all very soon. Be safe with the snowstorm.
I will not be in
Yes,
class tomorrow, just so you know.
That is just unacceptable.
Sorry, I'm going snowboarding tonight.
What? I suppose that's a good reason.
What'd you say, Janet?
The class
I know. I'm staying in Wisconsin though, and then driving back tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, you be careful, mister.
I kind of have to agree. Please be careful because the weather is going to get really nasty.
I know. We're gonna. It's not supposed to snow that much in Wisconsin, like overnight and tomorrow. So hopefully by the time we get back down here, it'll be kind of cleared up a little bit.
Janet, I'm making the same face as you.
How do you know?
Because I looked
How
at
do
the
I know?
weather.
Vince is just like, ugh. I will see you all soon, okay?
Have fun.
I heart you all.
I will. Thank you.
Right, Timmy? Text me when you get there, Timmy.
Yes, Mom, I will.
Bye.